Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last session, there was a big battle, and it unfortunately did not go so well for the king, or for Duncan, or for a lot of people, as Loghain seems to have betrayed us, turned his back on us, and did not send his troops in to do the flanking maneuver that they were planning on, and so everyone else died. So, not good. But luckily, me and Alistair over here survived, thanks to Flemeth coming in to save us. And Morrigan has now joined the party, so we need to figure out our next steps. We are at Flemeth's house, and we're just going to have a little mooch around, see what there is to see. We've had long talks with each of the characters. World map. Wait, world map is a location like... Gather your party and venture forth. Yes. Ah. I see. Flemeth's Hut, the hidden home of the infamous Witch of the Wilds. Lothering. A small town just off the Imperial Highway at the edge of the hinterlands. Brazilian outskirts, the edge of the Brazilian forest, the dangers of which are well recorded in local legends. Redcliffe Castle, a fortress high above the village, the home of Earl Aemon Gwerin. Redcliffe Village, fishing village on the shores of Lake Calenhad. Sulcher's Pass, although the route is more treacherous than Gerland's Pass to the north, Sulcher's Pass can shave more than 2 days' travel off the journey to Orlais. Frostback Mountains, a range of dramatic peaks that stretch across western Ferelden, forming a natural border with Orlais. Okay, so, yeah, it says just there to the left of it, west to Orlais. So, get a little bit of sense of geography here. Circle Tower, rising out of the middle of Lake Calenhad. This tower is the home of Ferelden's Circle of Magi. Lake Calenhad Docks, sitting in the shadows of the old Imperial Highway, these docks are now the only means to reach the tower. Denerim, Ferelden's largest city and main port. It is also the location of the Royal Palace. And Party Camp, the current party campsite. Okay, interesting. Right, and Ostagar and Korkari Wilds down by the hut. The savage wetlands of the south, this wilderness is the source of the Darkspawn blight. And Ostagar, a ruined fortress. Ostagar has stood since the time of the ancient Tevinter Imperium. Cool. So, seems like the only option we have immediately is Lothering, but we do have, like, 4 main quests now or something, so, I assume we're going to get choices on where to go. Let's head to Lothering. Oh, we fighting on the road there? Is that what that means? Maybe? Denerim. Wait, that's the top right place, right?
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Aemon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your majesty?
Interesting. So he's making a proper power grab, it seems. But it seems like his daughter's also kind of supporting it, but... Oh, is this the woofer that I helped? Is this a very good boy? I've got really bad news for you about your life prospects right here, mate. I could probably hit more than this, but it'll do.
Just die already!
Oh, are they already dead? Oh, that was fast. Not bad. He wags his tail happily and pants. Those Darkspawn didn't hurt you, did they? I think this is the Mabari I helped cure back at Ostagar. Well, I would say that one. But then there's option 4. And I mean... You can't not choose option 4, right?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
Bruh.
He's not mangy.
Yes. Fucking you tell her. I've always wanted a dog like this. Yes, maybe it's meant to be. Woof! Who's a good boy? Who's a good... Hello? Enter a name for the dog. Ah, okay. Let's name him. What should we name him? What should we name him? Let's name him... How many letters can you have? Okay. Not enough for what I want, I don't think. How about we just name him Woofer? Wait, wrong button. Good Woofer, good Pupper. Oh, that'll do. New codex, Woofer. We love to see it. The Mabari is clever enough to speak and wise enough to know not to. Ferelden proverb. Dalen found this Mabari in the camp at Ostagar. His master was killed in the wilds, and Woofer fell ill from biting the Darkspawn in battle. Woofer seems to have chosen Dalen as his new master now, seeking Dalen out after the battle at Ostagar and warning of an impending Darkspawn attack. I mean, did he though? Did he warn of an impending Darkspawn attack, or were the Darkspawn simply right behind him and we saw them? But sure. Queen Honora, we have been given the gift of freedom by our forebearers. Let us not squander it. The only child of the war hero Lugane MacTeer, Honora has never been one to stay quietly in the background. It is common knowledge that in the 5 years Honora and Kaelin held the throne together, she was the one wielding the power. Right. You know what? I can believe that. Kaelin seemed a bit happy-go-lucky. She is held in much higher esteem than her husband by the people of Ferelden, nobility and commoners alike, and commands the respect even of foreign nations, having once inspired Empress Celine of Orlais to declare Honora of Ferelden is a solitary rose among brambles. Interesting. Oh, good. There is another character, but maybe if I... Can I, like, jump up? No, I can't jump from the top up to the bottom. So, what is the one that we haven't read? Maybe Loghain? He then, yeah, it's got to be this, right? He then returned to Denerim and declared himself the regent to his daughter, Queen Honora, demanding that Ferelden follow him against the Darkspawn, upsetting a great many of the bands. Okay, that's it. No, there is still another one. Man, I really wish that they made it in a way that you could know what the new thing is if it begins off screen. Oh, probably ban. The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it. Younger brother to Arl Aemon of Redcliffe. He's younger brother, okay. And uncle to King Caelin. Right. He was uncle to King Caelin. And King Caelin was the son-in-law of Loghain, right? Just trying to map out family trees. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Tegan holds the Banon of Rainsfair, a tiny province of Redcliffe squeezed between the Frostback Mountains and Lake Calenhad. Ban Tegan avoids the Denerim court except to go hunting with his nephew and rarely makes himself heard at the Landsmeet, preferring to leave politics to his brother. Okay. That is everything that time. Good, 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 good. What's the old map saying? Is this just... Gimme, gimme. If we walk back this way, is it gonna... There is no reason to travel any further in this direction. Right, okay. So, can't go back to the hut. Once you leave, it seems. Oh, very good boy is now a proper party member. Hello, Wuffer. Wait, can we give him... What's the... Is that a helmet slot? He's got worn studded braid, plus 2 constitution. What goes in the other slot? Is it a helmet? I don't have any helmets to give him. That's adorable. What about... does he have, like, upgrades and shit? He has no skills. He does have talents. That's quite funny. He's got the first 4, it looks like. The Mabari growls so fearsomely that its opponent suffers a penalty to defense unless it passes a mental resistance check. The Mabari lets out a loud howl, stunning most nearby enemies. The ordeals of the road have increased the Mabari's tolerance for the elements, bonus resistance. The Mabari charges at its enemy, dealing normal damage if the attack hits, and knocking the opponent down unless it passes a check. Interesting. That's going to be pretty handy. Penalties to defense and AoE stuns. That's not bad, to be fair. To be fair. Not too shabby. Ah, straight to the world map again. Okay, so this was literally just like a bend in the road. I guess this only existed to give us the doggo. Yeah, pretty much.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
Sup?
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
You're gonna really have a bad day if you try and force this, you know. You're toll collectors, then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you.
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that.
I don't have that kind of coin.
Ah, and if I don't believe you, how do we solve this predicament?
I kill you. Problem solved. Do you really want to fight a mage? There's two options. I'm going to use this one because presumably everyone gets this option at this point, whereas only mage backgrounds would have this option.
A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard. You know, I hear a mage falls as quickly as anyone when stabbed. Let's finish this, gents.
Well,
Now,
shit.
This one first.
Hello. Okay, well, we got new codex, gotta remember that. And new area unlocked. Alright, interesting.
Alright, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
This shoddy operation is pathetic. I could do better.
Right. I guess so. I'm sorry.
I want some questions answered.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tear and Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
Do you even have a family? I don't even know if I believe that. Have you heard about any survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Turn
Great.
Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
Are you kidding me? So that's the story he's going with. It's not that he fucking betrayed the king. It's the Grey Warden's fault. And he simply ran away so that he didn't get got too. Okay. I'm done asking questions.
Well then, let me go!
Hand over everything you've stolen. You'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers. I wonder how that would play out. I don't know. I'm not going to kill him. I'm not going to get nothing from him. Could turn him in, but I'd rather get something out of it. So it's I could use some soldiers or hand over everything, but I wonder which would be better. Let's go with I could use some soldiers.
What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
No. Well, never mind then. Hand over everything.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Okay. I expected both of those to end the conversation. I don't know what to choose now. I feel like he's not going to have learned his lesson. I feel like if I let him go, then he's just going to start doing this somewhere else and fucking stealing from other refugees and stuff. So I'm not sure that letting him go is a good idea. I'm all for a redemption, but I don't feel like this guy is going to be the kind of guy that's like, well, guess I'll find an actual job now or anything. I feel like he's just going to go somewhere else and keep going. So I don't want to just kill him outright, so I guess we're turning him in.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
Fuck. Oh my god, that doesn't end it either. Okay, If I execute him here, I probably get some XP for it. Oh, fine. If I catch you anywhere else, mate, there isn't going to be another chance.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Receive 1 gold, 50 silver. Nice. Knight's Locket. This golden locket bears within it a tiny painting of a pretty brown-haired young woman. It is impossible to tell who the woman might be, but whoever owned the locket was quite fond of her. And Knight's Note. Crumpled note written by Sir Henrik, a Knight of Redcliffe. Oh, new quest. Okay. And codex stuff. Alrighty, alrighty. So, Lothering, a fallen Templar. You found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. His corpse had been picked clean of everything save a note and a locket. Perhaps the locket will mean something to someone in Lothering. And then the Blight. Lothering and the Imperial Highway. Rest and resupply. You've arrived, can rest and resupply. Imperial Highway Road runs through all Ferelden. Can take you to the various places. Okay, wait, there was another thing here? Is that just bugged? It's staying lit up, but then I click it, and there's not actually anything new there. I guess that's just bugged. Right, culture and history. Lothering. In ancient times, Lothering was little more than a trading post that served the fortress of Ostagar to the south. Nowadays, it's larger, serving Redcliffe and the community of merchants and surface dwarves near Orzammar. Its location on the North Road gives it strategic value, so control of Lothering has historically been a matter of contention between the South Bannorn and the South Reach Arling. King Calenhad himself stepped in and awarded the town to South Reach in the Exalted Age. Interesting, that's the first time we've heard of that age, I think. Which has largely ended the feud, or at least the appearance of it. We've heard of the Dragon Age, we've heard of the Exalted Age, and we've heard of, I think, one other age, which is slipping my mind now. Notes. Note from Sir Henrik. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genetivi by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genetivi holds the key to finding the Urn of Sacred Ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Genetivi lies. And I have been to his home in Denerim and found the trail, and I am amazed that other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have. No, it is best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donal awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. Alright. Alright, so, here we are. Town. Some stuff, and some stuff. Okay, this is locked off. Down we go.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Lothering.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
What did you want to talk about?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk
like
about
these
where
two.
we intend to go first.
These two together are good. You have some thoughts on that point?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Why are you leaving this up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Archdemon is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
What do you think, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in
I don't know if that's going to be
safety.
so easy, mate.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where do we find Archdemon?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where will we find the Dalish elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
And the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Won't the Circle of Magi do what the Chantry says?
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Tairn Loghain might have to say about it.
Where would Loghain be? He's up top right?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Alright.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Cool. You got anything to say?
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How did you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Your mother's been doing that for a long time, then?
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Interesting. Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents.
Yep.
Indeed, you could learn the spells required if I cared to teach you.
Interesting. Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
And what do other animals think of you when you're changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Never heard of magic like that before.
No, 'tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the Circle of Magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
By practitioners, you mean apostates, don't you?
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk.
Yeah, I agree.
There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom.
I don't get to ask the other bits there.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful.
Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you?
Little man?
But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest
Brutal.
the dust gather on us.
She just fucking little manned me. Morrigan approves +3. Nice.
What do you wish of me?
Personal.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
You're a heartless shrew, you know that? Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No, I don't want you to leave. Do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
Oh, no! Morrigan disapproves -10? Oh, shit. That was not what I was intending. Do you see anything interesting? Woofer seems to have found a piece of wood carved with curious symbols. Dirt still clings to it, and it looks very old. You don't really know what it is, but it looks like it could be used as some kind of weapon. Okay. What about now? Slightly damaged cake. Excellent. Good boy. Can you just, like, do this infinitely? He'll just bring you something? Oh, he doesn't seem to have found anything. Never mind. Pet woofer. Aww. Okay, so I really need to be careful with dialogue options, because I was just like... That wasn't supposed to be a... Like... something to wind her up. Like, I was genuinely curious if she's, like, just happy to be with us, or if she is doing it because her mum said so, but it's reluctantly, and she'd rather not be with us, or whatever. I just wanted to hear her take, and instead she got pissed off, and I got hit with a -10, so... That is somewhat worrying, because I'm definitely a person that likes to exhaust all dialogue options, as you have no doubt seen. But then that is, like, a direct... Like, that is directly counterintuitive to that, because if you exhaust all dialogue options, you're gonna piss people off and lose relationship with them. So then you don't want to exhaust all dialogue options. So, I don't know. I'll have to see how I feel about some stuff then, I guess. Right, let's see what's up with everyone.
I almost feel sorry for the Kunari locked in that cage. It won't be able to defend itself from the Darkspawn.
Kunari locked in a cage.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
Thing over here.
I want to go home.
Yeah, well, you know, keep dreaming.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
What makes you think that?
You don't look chastened, so you're not from the wilds. And you're not a farmer. I'd guess you saw some fighting.
If I tell him I'm a Grey Warden, Loghain's told everyone that the Grey Wardens are fucked, so that's probably a bad idea. So I was with the King's army.
I thought them that survived already marched north with the Tairn. You must be a survivor, or a deserter. Lucky you, I guess.
I have some questions.
Can't promise I'm going to answer them.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge?
You could talk to the Elder. though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
Oh, great. You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns. If he returns.
Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
I'll take that as a thank you.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees.
Oh dear.
Sir Brian's will be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Oh, yeah?
Don't let me stop you.
Well, let's collect that reward then. Let's check over here. Other way down.
So let's talk
As if we
about
needed
your
more
mother
fighting
for a
here.
moment.
Don't you see how scared everyone
I'd
is?
rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Well, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Damn, dude. You just got owned. Actually, I didn't try to speak to him again, did I? Did he have anything else?
Ask away.
I think we've asked these two before. I don't think we've seen this option before. Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
In that case, you should have become a mage.
Oh, you aren't kidding. I think the Templar uniforms are as colourful as they are just so the Templars didn't feel dull in comparison. Last thing you want when you're about to take down some Maleficar out in the woods is to have him point and laugh at your taste in clothing, am I right?
And what's the real reason?
You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
I do want to know, yeah.
Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al-Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
What did you enjoy about it?
The education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
Home is wherever camp is. We're travellers now.
We won't always be travelling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Although that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
They can be rebuilt.
I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
+1 for him. So, his bar is slightly above the middle now, but I'm guessing Morrigan's is slightly below it. Actually, hers seems like right on the middle, so I guess we must have gained 10 and then immediately lost it. Sag. Is she a higher level? Wait, did I not just... where did I just see the level? Oh, right, it's the massive bar on the left. Yeah, she's level 7, and We're level 6. And Doggo's level 7? I'm being out fucking ranked by a dog.
Who are you? Can you protect us?
No.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
Are these your kids? I'm helping out. I'm really I'm helping them out.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
No, actually. Eye issues. Hello? Side quest up there, is that?
I'm scared. When are we going home? I don't like this place.
There'll just be more.
Why have we come here?
Okay. Nobody over here has much to say. Now into this bit of the town.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
There'll just be more bandits as soon as you leave.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
Do you know about the bandits just outside the village?
Thieves prey on the unfortunate whenever they get the chance. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Are you keeping me from going in?
I'm just warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened.
Is there anyone in charge?
The band has marched north with Tairn Logain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you. I'm just here to keep watch.
Aye.
Ah, look how they moan and wail.
Golden Scythe 490 Black. This battlefield spirit maintains a chill even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged but likely inevitable. What?
Gnash their teeth. It's sad to watch how
Robbed
helplessly
man.
they scurry
Robbed
about.
child. Eesh.
Mother says we have to run before the bad men get here.
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything?
What happened?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Tairn would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
Where's the yes I can help option? I can tell him I killed the bandits, but... Wait, I didn't. Well, I mean, I killed a couple, right? But I didn't kill the leader. But I don't think they'd be happy to hear that they just moved on somewhere else. I'd help them if it gave me the option. I met the bandits. They're dead now.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
All right. Rubble?
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is she?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
I've got bad news for you, kid. Do you know where your dad is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me, I'll help you look for your mum.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Good luck with that. Here, take this silver. Buy something to eat.
A whole silver! Wow, thank you. You're a really nice man. Kind of like father. I should go look for Mother now.
Rip that kid's mum. A moment of silence.
A few knights have come through here, searching for some holy artifact. Not one of them stopped to help.
Sag.
Back off.
What?
I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
She definitely can't beat that offer. You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Well, him leaving wouldn't be good because then they have nothing. So, best outcome is he stays but lowers his prices. I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Morrigan disapproves? Man, we're just not going to get on with Morrigan, are we? Because I'm not going to stop helping out people.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
Let's see what you have.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Show me what you got. Dwarven War Axe. What is this? Darmizu Viridium, 1 gold. I have it. I have the cash. I have 3 gold now. Damn. Damn. Tier 4. Requires 18 dex. It's got big dam. It's got big crit. Big armor penetration. A blade forged by the Dalish smiths. Made from metal bartered for from the human lands. I guess he doesn't have 18 dex. He's more of a strength user, right? Interesting, interesting. What about this? Dwarven longsword. He's got just flat blade. Wait, the flat blade is way better than this. Well, its crit is lower, but I'm surprised this costs so much. Okay, well, I should definitely sell some stuff because I've only got 70 out of 90. Actually, do you have any backpacks? No, but you do have wine. A flask of red wine. I mean, I'll have that. I will have that. He does not have backpacks. Feels bad. Right, so we can sell... everyone has Oh, Morrigan doesn't have a helmet. Okay, hang on. Before we do that, then we should equip Morrigan with some gear, right? We've got all our slots filled, apart from arms. Do we have any arms? Yes, we do. Bit of armor, bit of fatigue. Sure, on you go. You haven't got a belt. We don't have a belt for you. Morrigan, you've got kind of fuck all. Oh, God damn it. I keep moving around the wrong way. Morrigan's robes give her 2 magic. Seems to have assembled this outfit from scraps of clothing salvaged from the Chastened folk. It is adorned with glossy feathers and coloured stones that she probably found in the wilds. Okay, so we can give her a helmet. Is there any way to, like, gear her up but not actually have it show up? Because, like, I really like her outfit, you know? But, armor would probably be good. But I'm guessing that's not an option. 751. Give her that. Surveyor. 1 willpower. Sure. Man, that helmet just looks so bad. I can't do it. I can't do it. Sorry. Sorry, Morrigan. You're not getting any helmet. Can't be done. Wait, did I not? Oh, right, because the cutscene started. Wait, gloves. She did need gloves, didn't she? Yes. See, like, the gloves, putting on the gloves doesn't actually change her appearance. Neither did the boots. So why does putting on the helmet change her appearance? Just don't have it change her appearance. That would be much better.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy... All right.
Okay, fuck that then. Just get rid of it all, I guess. Wait, hang on, what's this? Oh, shit. I should be using this. Didn't even see that we picked it up. Wait, is this what Doggo brought me? The description sounded terrible, so I was just like, I didn't even check. A twisted length of wood carved with strange symbols. It's got better damage, it's got better armor penetration, it's got better range, it's got double the spell power. Okay, well it has. So the one I've currently got is 2 and then +1. This one doesn't have the +1 spell power, but it starts off at 4 anyway, so it's better just at base. Doesn't have the spirit damage up, but it does have constitution and nature resistance. Huh. Yes, equip that shit. Cool. So then, Morrigan, do you need... What have you got? You've got the magic staff. Is the Darkspawn staff better? No. Her shit is naturally better. Okay. I can't believe that Doggo brought me the best weapon I found.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something. All right.
That's super sick. So we can get rid of the staff then. Get rid of a couple of shields, sure. I wonder if what's his face needs a better shield. I should probably keep some of this. What's better, chainmail or splint mail? Chainmail is 510, 735. Splint mail is the same. Okay. I'll keep a couple bits of each, I guess, for when new people join. I guess I should keep that and that for now. Am I ever going to use shit like acid flasks? I can't really see it happening. But, like, you never know. I guess I'll keep that shit. And then all this crafting stuff, like, fuck, am I ever going to use that? I don't have any junk. Okay. I guess that'll do for now, then. I guess that'll do.